the sand compared to a regular motorcycle. Dang. I mean, that's soft. I mean, it's really night and day better. I feel like I knife in on a regular dirt bike. Now, I don't have the power of a dirt bike, but holy cow, this thing really floats. Super controllable too, because I don't have that knifing in. I gotta watch it. I think these guys are working here. But I don't have that knifing in feeling. Oh yeah, I can see workers down there. Okay. That you get on a regular dirt bike. I just don't have the power, but it's a 200cc air cooled, you know, turning a big tire, so I'm not gonna have as much power. But that'd be cool if I had more sandy areas. This is kind of what I've got here in town, except for silt washes in the riverbed. Glad I have a skid plate. Got to be careful. Whoa. Look at that. I'll show you what the problem is. I was more worried about getting rocks inside my chain, but I caught this rock at my rear brake. So, no problem. I could felt it with my foot, so I really like these high flotation tires over sandy stuff like this. And I think they're going to work awesome out here. Let's go find out. Something I noticed about the TW last year compared to a four-wheeler is when you're in the rocks, you're not getting as beat up as the four-wheeler because you're just a teeter-totter motion compared to side and teeter-totter. Naturally, the four-wheeler you don't have to worry about falling over, but this thing's so low to the ground, I can put my foot down. So I think I see my old four-wheeler trail. We'll follow that. That'll be good because I know how the four-wheeler felt. Now I wouldn't want to do this without a full skid plate. The stock one is not very great, and ride through rocks takes a lot of concentration, at least for me, because I don't want to be a chucklehead and just smack into things. I'm always looking for the smoothest path. But I don't know how great a for video it makes. I'll get into some bigger rocks and show you what I went through. If we're just all out low speed exploring, I don't think you could beat this bike. Anything more specialized is strictly off-road, like a Rokon. It isn't street legal. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go further where I wanted to go. I wanted to go over there, and I'm not crazy about trying to cross. And that water doesn't look bad, but I have to cross and cross again, and I don't think I want to do that. So So I'll go find some more rocks on this side. Here, I don't particularly like riding rocks, but it's just part of the nature of my riding area. I have to encounter them and deal with them. And over the years I kept thinking, man, a BW 200 would be so nice in conditions like this, you know, balloon tires, low seat height, nice smooth power, not getting be a handful. But hard to narrate and ride at the same time, believe it or not. But yeah, you can find a section of riverbed that has a lot of little sand washes in it. Just exploring. I enjoy it. Well, now here's the natural environment for a motocross bike. Let's see how the TW does with the fat tires. Obviously, I'm not going to be catching huge amounts of air because I'm not that good. And the TW doesn't have the suspension. But is it still fun around here? I think so. Just a different kind of fun. The cornering and handling isn't nearly so noticeable like it is on pavement or hard packed gravel. Pulled a little tiny baby wheelie. So who knows, maybe with, well, I carried the front end over that. Who knows, maybe with more practice. Oh, I just did a little baby double jump, or a tabletop. More practice and you know, I could actually get more air off some of these within reason. Thing BVZ, they're offered fat tire kits for a lot of the Hondas. They got one for the YZ250. I was looking into those, but I decided not to go that route. Number one, I had a TW200. Number two, I wanted to be street legal and be able to do everything. But one of the reasons I didn't, no, their kits are really expensive. You know, they use an aluminum swing arm, but what I don't like, they run a little jack shaft here, and then another sprocket and chain to drive the rear wheel, and they use an eccentric to tighten that chain. I don't want to deal with two chains to maintain, and I was always kind of wondering with their system, those with their swing arm, are they making those sprockets in-house? You know, 10 years from now, are they still going to be around, or even 5 years from now? Can I get the parts? Because chained sprockets wear out. So I thought this kit, this Bradley Performance kit, was the better way to go, as everything's reversible. Same as the BVZ, but my chained sprockets, you know, I'm not changing anything that I can't get original parts for. This, what if I had to wear bearings out? Bearings you can get anywhere. Otherwise, you know, I think you're pretty well set. As far as 20 years from now, you're still going to be able to repair this kit and use it. Well, let's see if I can make it up that. front end wheeling over. Hey, made it! Yay! I wouldn't have really liked to do that climb on one of my regular dirt bikes. Pretty cool, huh? Well, what goes up must also come back down. Let's see how it goes. Now what I'm gonna like, I think, I'm sure, is having this big fat front tire. Since so much of my weight's forward, I don't have a little narrow tire trying to do all my braking, or you know what, probably 90%. I like this. Nice and creepy crawly going down. Plenty of time to pick my lines. Heck, maybe I could narrate a YouTube video while I'm doing this. Rocks don't seem to be too slippery with the water on them, fortunately. I also really like the low seat height. That seemed like way easier to come up this than to go down it. This part anyway. Whoa, baby.